AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7. You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7.
AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7. You're listening to AP Radio.
AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio. AP Radio 105.7.
This program is sponsored by Kino Computers and Ella Rain Vesture.
Awusiama mu nyina mo ha ewie edeba APTV ene radio 105.7 so yaboabo ansamodo a esisi ye mayimu ne di kaditi ne de esomo nsem no de edi mu akotene bi eni African Union penimpa ya wotena agwamu edema wo mo akire se de South Africa for ye no entwa yie eninti atenase foforo ombekọ no mbehwa aka ho asem Sanso ena ukọ Ga East ena fe Ga West mansi ndi mu a FD akeka wo mo ho wo mo atoto nwumaku a wo mo kire so mo ye nuane bi ye nsuo wo mo atoto nsansan hyehye egu ho no wo mo ni so Sanso ena ye kwa South a MCE no wo ho no de adesade eto mpanimfo anim se wo mo kwan bi e wo ho atibie kwan no mpanimfo nhwe na omo meguso Oko maye tifiru famu a omo de business fair bi be hyehyɛ so ebeboa ma nnwuma atumi apeja na ono mpadimfo kwata male a mewe wo ho akasa se obeboa pa ma na atumi agina Dodo no aka ye ho ne de so mo sadum yenu brem kase okwanews.apmedia.gh.com abenya online stories no sanso na Facebook and YouTube ya handle ni APTVGH TikTok Instagram na X and 10 fidie ni APmedia_GH Oko Facebook a obetumi nso abo APTV online ahyem ama won set to me akayen medi ene boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang Afei abusua yesha awia from Tobeka se yasa de aba APTV ene radio 105.7 so African Union Commission no titani ya wote agwamu eye Mahmoud Ali Yusuf na ochiresa de ekoso South Africa mine mu ntwaye na nsem wo se video bi ohwe na sefen papa ti hu se ti membufo no etete ohoho bi wo mu mine mu na posifo wo mu hye uniform pa gina ho no omonye nhwe ha masa abonefo sam na ekoso no wo se wo mu anye bibia mfa ho a ade ne beginsam ne senti African Union Summit foforo ebesa akoso no wo mbehwe no makasa de afa ho pa se be ya se nyamra sam no ekoso no ebetumi afiri ho esanse yese Pan African Unity ye hwe ni mu se amama ahodo wa Africa nyina betumi aka wo ho abomu manka bomu aye adwuma na afra asumdwe nso atumi aye adwuma na ekoba ne se oman ba ko wa Africa ono tunu hu si wo so obepam ahoho enkanka ni Africa fo ankasa so wo man mu a ene ne ntwa ye kwanu nti na Yera Yusuf kyerese wombe ye bibia fa ho ye mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so kwa kasefa ho bia wo kyerese de yekoso onim de nti a South Africa mampani asa won hyeda mfa ho pipre bi enkosa asem no ho enhwe se to betumi atwa nti eya asem wen ha pa se next summit ebekoso wo ma madwe so mbeka ho asem de a enke betumi aboa
The issue of xenophobic attacks on Africans, not only Ghanaians, African citizens from many countries in South Africa is something that is really a big source of concern for the Commission. I was in South Africa a month ago. I met President Ramaphosa, and I met Minister Lamola. The statement, the official statement is that we condemn that. We do not support that. And they made it even with me in a press conference with the foreign minister. He said if there are illegal migrants in South Africa, they have to be handled through the proper channels of the law of the country. This is the statements. But at the same time, we see that these people who are harassing, our African fellow citizens are free to do whatever they want. That's terrible. That's something that, sometimes makes us very sad. And sometimes you see people in uniforms just watching what's happening just next to them, and they see. And yesterday I was watching the news. A Mozambican lady was destroying her own, shop, so that she do not, leave it to these people who are coming to, take it over. She was destroying herself, her shop. She has been working there for 20 years. So the human cost of this situation is terrible. But we will take it over, Your Excellency. We will not keep silent. We talk to our brothers in South Africa to tell them,
It doesn't appear that the South African authorities are responding to the magnitude that one would expect them to do. The persons who are funding these xenophobic attacks are known, and they've been left free to continue to do what they want to do, and so it's become something they are doing with impunity at very high cost to us. We had to charter planes to go to South Africa to evacuate our citizens. We operated 3 charter flights. As the continental body, AU should take an interest in this issue, because it has the potential to wreck everything that we have worked for: African solidarity, African integration, and all that. President Ramaphosa sent a delegation to me yesterday. We met with them, and I explained the reason why it was important for us to discuss it. I mean, sometimes these things happen. We want to sweep them under the carpet. But when we do that, we rather do not cure what the problem is. And so I told them, I said, Ghana, we don't harbor any malice against South Africa. But we're raising it as an issue for discussion to even give South Africa the opportunity to take that platform of the continental body and explain what they're doing to the world about the xenophobic attacks.
We African Union Commission Chairman Mahmoud Ali Yusuf and Afia Mampeni, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na yetwaso ewo NPP amanyukun medom kuma wo mo mrahye bedwafia wo mo se media budget review no a wo mo bekenkan ye ewo mrahye bedwafie no eniema pii wo ho atwetwe so kakra hwe sikasam se de empanimfo kenkan media budget review no a wo mo akere se ka na yede no ababedu 45 billion cedis wa bra audit bi ekoso na eso so no NPP amanyukun chese kan no mo ka 67 billion cedis bi nti afei sen na kan city pa wo mo ka mo nka ne yemfa nkire ye ebien so se mo ka se kan so atete ne ade no akwan pi wo ho ayede ahye contractors nsa contractors dodro no aguso ka se ka ban no de wo mo na nya senkomanti o hwehwe ka hodo ayede nkrofo na yekoba nse yentumi ntua no a na wo hwe ka nso so a wo mo ka se yede no a ase ne no emfa edom kuma no kire se twetwe so esese mpanifo etumi ebema hunumu ne pepeyo Agyemang yerokoje opon kroma ore gina edom kuma no anemu a ode sansem wetu jo so yi no so efiri ho a ekwan ya economy no esi ekode ma wo manyi no enye no no mo kakra won krata mu se ne omo sika kire se economy no nyini na nneɛma nso ɛkɔ yie wɔ nipa abrabɔ mu yɛn hyɛ dɛ ho ne saa sɛdeɛ tie no nti wɔn akyerɛ sɛ yɛn krataa mu nkɔ wɔn ka nkyerɛ yɛ sɛ afei ɛna ɛbɛte asi nipa yɛ asetena mu san sɛdeɛ ɛkɔ no yɛn hyɛ da ehu so ebi ehu so enwuma a wɔn keka sɛ 24-hour economy no akɔ de aba no ɛno nso yɛn krataa nko aso ɛmɛbunu gu so a tete fie yɛn nwuma nya unemployment rate dan ne dan nyinaa mbu nkunta ɛkɔ soro nti sɛ aban no wɔn kɔka sɛ 24-hour economy aso aba ma nwuma abu so wɔ man yi mu a ɛyɛ nkrataa nko aso ɛmɛbunu ne tifi wɔn nya nwuma yɛ nti nkyerɛmu dodoɔ no a ɛna ɛdɔm kuma no wɔn hia sɛ ebetumi ama wɔn hu so ɛwɔ media budget review nim.
The first quarter revenue missed the program target by about 4.5%. Oil revenue fell from about 19.8 billion Ghana cedis in 2024 to 8.7 billion Ghana cedis in 2025, and first quarter oil receipts this year were about 37.6% below target. Does the 268.1 billion cedis full year revenue target still stand, Mr. Minister, or are you going to revise it downwards? And if it still stands, from where are you going to close this gap without new distortionary taxes on households and businesses? It's important that we all keep an eye on this figure, the revenue figure that Parliament has approved. And as he delivers the mid-year review tomorrow, we ask ourselves, with all of this underperformance, is he going to review the revenue target downwards? Or if he's keeping it, then the question is, where are they going to close the gap from? Because if it's not closed, they cannot spend on the promises that they have made.
Nti media budget review no akoso ensem pii a wo mkeka no mu no ene don kuma no nam yira kwadwo pon enkroma so force ya yire bi abato empeso so mrahye bedwani so a wo mo kasa niam pii wo mu a wo mo nheda enti asiase enye se ne yasetena mu ekro no eno ne mfakora na yeto so a director general Edema National Council for Curriculum and Afia Assessment Professor Samuel Oforibe Queen waso mo de nhihye egu akwemo mo na curriculum sabe ye de ahye wo mo nsa wo mo ehhehye sene emofra no wo mo adesua ho nsem ebesi akro no mo se ne wo mo pese wo mo ye nsesan bi wo mu a ebetumi abo ma citizenship education kane no na ehye wo masua nim dendenden pe nei wo mo koyi fro kofa history o se bibi foforo bi de be hye mu a wo hwa citizenship no a ekyerɛkyerɛ ye mfa ni pese de sese ye sisitu ya kwai adesi ye na emofra mu nyini nso so etumi ekoyie wo hwa ebema asodie bi aba beda mofra no so ahu se oman no aye kyekyere no yenso ye obibi ye ewo mu se ne yesuban ne ne ye bi beye no ebebo ama oman atumpon anasa abafom enti omo de sanima we nyina ebehye ye de suani mu a ebetumi abo yi pa afenso so eba no technology ya na fei nkontabuo eho adisua ne nyina no omo de ebefrase ewo mofra bremu foundation ho na atumi abo ama emofra no nyini no na wono mo wadwen etumi bo ama man kyekere ne nkankro tumi kɔ nanim wo mo wode yebɛbo anso nkuntabuo ne abɛfo kwan a yefa so eye nneoma digitalization no ne technology sem ne nyina so atumi akɔ nanim a Professor Samuel Oforibe Queen kyerɛ sɛ curriculum foforo ya wo mo de bai ebetumi abo mo masua.
4 major structural changes have been brought into this review curriculum. One is the consolidation of civic learning and competencies. It used to be across many subjects, but we're looking at, because we didn't want to introduce any new subject to overload the students, we're looking at a subject that can hold all these competencies, being the knowledge, the attitudes, the values, and then the skills that learners need to become effective civic participants in the Ghanaian economy. And so we went through the old curriculum and realized that in the past there was this subject, citizenship education, that was silent and then work was brought back. We felt that a consolidated subject that can take all these things together, history and all these things together, better sits with citizenship education than what was previously there. So we are proposing with what we are submitting that citizenship education should be the subject that will consolidate all these civic competencies and learnings that will make our learners functional. The other thing that we also added based on your instruction is at the with the computing and mathematics, we deliberately have introduced aspects of coding. So in computing, it's called computational thinking. In mathematics, they call it quantitative thinking, which are the basic skills that learners need to learn to grasp the concept of coding and then automation and AI going forward. So we have taken care of that.
Where I Professor Samuel Ofori Bequin, wano and National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, where Director General, and T and Sheshaya Womudi Begua Kwem Beboa, and where Dishiamono, and who Jimedi and Womode Sheshasono, your corny partner imo and sim.
This segment is brought to you by King's Home Studios.
Enipa bi eguso wo manyimu a omo ya niema nipa bedidi akone yem obenum akone yem na enso so wo nje hu tumi krata bia emfree FDA fo eho enam so makoga east ena afega west a FDA fo akeka wo mo ho ma mo koye no shops ahodododo no a wo mo no mo se so mo ye nsu mo ye nnuane mo ye adokodoko ne ade makoma 44 ene wo matumi atotomo na wo mo akire mu se bebre wo ho mo koye no license ekuta wo mo awu ese so mo tumi kohwe na o mo renew bi wo ho so kra no a tumi krata pa de tumi krata no wonye bi mpo na ama no ho kwan so betumi aye de wo ye no ebi twa nsuo de wo bottle mu de wo sachet mu ebi mu so ye drinks ebi ye nnuane a egugu konko mu na de wogina mu ekasa de ma FDA ko no eye Mrs. Roda Rabna Pia wono ne hwenkita hodie ensem so de ma FDA na wo kire mu se wo baabi na FDA fo nya nduru ho a ene omo bɔ mo kokose se adwumadie yi wo mo ahyase no mo nten na wo mu so omo guso bɛbɔ apro enkranpumpuni mantemu a ebi koso wo ho no ebi be sane asante mantemu poye mantemu atoye mantemu atifido wo mbekɔ baabi akwakohwɛ se ne ye nnuane a yedi koye yem nso yedi koye wo mo eye no wo mo ye ne sei ne ama mo tumi krata mpo so mo betumi aye ene ho dwumadie na ehyehyɛ so se be ya yapomoden ebetumi agina
taking it upon itself to ensure that through the conduct of our work, our regulatory work, we'll be able to safeguard public health and safety. And for this particular assignment, it's actually one of our routine activities when it comes to inspections and enforcement. And this particular exercise actually started last week, and we'll be we have been focusing more on cold storage facilities and then food manufacturing facilities. So that is what sent us out. Geographically, we focused on the East and the West municipalities, and quite a number of facilities have been temporarily closed down. We've closed down the food manufacturing facilities, 44 of them have been closed down. For cold storage facilities, we have over 15 that have been closed down within the space of 2 weeks. And a lot more will also continue in other parts of the country.
Uko FDA Odo na hwe nkitawodie ensam so edema wo mo Mrs. Roda Rabna Afia nti o makeka wo ho yi pa se ni ye pedo man ni mu no se institution bia ye de adwuma bia hye mo nsa so de bi da mo so no bekeka mo ho nti enu bi na wo mo ya enkrofo bi ye nioma ga west ni ga east amrama ho kwan o makwakototo sa shops dodo ye mu ebetumi abo ayen timebufo no so na ye mra santemontemo National Security Secretariat no wọ́n akwakoche opani bi ewa agenda 111 hospital project a ekoso wa danse asokwa no nchemu ho pe yesi e ho no akwakobo ne sesen aye ho galamsey site ene omutu asase magudie entuhwe security fo no a national security fo no wọ́n go so ebo apro ewo meaye galamsey ekoso no na omkwa danse asokwa a omko hu sa agenda 111 project na ekoso ho ne nchen obi tu asase magudie no omuduedue hu se ore bi friend Yusuf Ibrahim wono ena chese odie nimu a wakwakwaji galamsey site no afa nkrofo gu ho a wo mutu asase magudie e wokwambone so ne senti wo mo akire no a wo mo kire so mode no ebefa emrakwa so Deputy Ashanti Regional National Security Coordinator Oru Alaji Inje ono ne kire mu se omo mane so ho a wo mo tokoso sebe ombetumi abra galamsey no ase.
For some few weeks ago, we know how it was heavily degraded by illegal miners. Those who you are claiming we are treating them with kids gloves or whatever. As you can attest with me, whilst we are here, we've just picked some of the workers or some of the boys who are still around trying to work on the land to the RCC, and heavily degraded some few weeks ago, and now given a second chance. So that is part of the fight for getting our lands back. And I can assure you, we are going to take them on, especially the illegal miners who did that wrong in this place. We are all worried as Ghanaians as to what is happening. And as I'm saying, we are here with the committee. And I've also said that we are investigating everything that is going on that seriously is disturbing our communities. As we are standing here, you know it's very close to the Agenda 111. And when we came here, we still see, as the reclamation is going on, we've still seen some boys around. It means if we are not careful, in the next few days or weeks, you realize they are on the premises of the Agenda 111 itself, saying we are here with the committee. And I've also said that we are investigating everything that is going on itself. So we will have to wake up and fight.
Oba sante wantemu ha security for no we ana epanimpa na be de eche oral haji inje enti omukwa adanse asokwa ho agenda 111 project a ekoso no bi tu asas mogudie den ena nanso ma omakwa kwachi ore yi a ye kasa ye wonde ne befa emrakwa so sede ese na ye to so akokwa south ehon so aban ana wo senior wo ho ehuru David Ifa Osebonsu kwakire se wo mo kwan bi wo atibie kwan no so ho no a empanimfo hya se wo mo ye na ye kasa yi contractor no afiri ho ene na aban ka chipani dia de sede to aban nanim se obema contractor no abaso anim ye esanse se traffic a eche no kane kra no ana ekwan no ho sa ye ma ho na ye omo hya se bedwi so no a chese nsuo tototo kakra etutu ntokro wo kwan mu a ehyan bi nam so a se ye deni na de wo kro wonu ye enti dodo no abeka ho na afa atata so ama traffic no ache nti omo mehwe no mewie ebebo ama nwuma ho nsem atumi akonani makone aba ho nsem so akowano ewo mo mansin ni mu
kwa business forum aba beka kwa Easter ho nti kwa business forum no ye pay say ye benya a special event center for that nti e hokoye new construction kra na after Easter no na contractor no efi site kakra for a reason best known to him nti yegusu he ni muso obesa aba but for the meantime ye ni enam senso ni twiba en nti no aba be sigata nim nti medical ne mrantie bi akọ yi gatas ni mu kakra a yetimi tete ani but nso ni san to biem na san piano te no e de aba so we afede de afidie e na ekọ ye de bako ekọ akọyi ani no anote na aba begu ni nyina ne mum ne esem panifo ene se business forum kwan no ye be stress eye ade a ye nwie ye so the contractor must come back to side ye be say the roads minister and highways engineers are panifo e won kran no ese omo behwe ama contractor no aba back to site no aba be wie adwuma no se be ye animonyam a business forum e de break no eno animonyam no be koso agina ho na enkonko ba se ya ade no fefefe ba sa dwuma de kitwewe aba beta ho no ese ade no animonyam nyina
Yewrayi amana aso awoto aso se bana honidie nsem wo sukuru awodo mu a eno so ho hia ne pa antinansentem ni wo sisi agyanan bia dodo no a wo sukuru se wo ho se be ya mofra no ko sukuru a ombenya baabi aye wo mo hinye ne nkoba ne se omba bobo awurawura awodo mu akwakoyo mo ho yo gidi yese no betumi abo ama abofra no wo fie no a yesiesie ne ho yie no oba sukuru mu nso ahonidie ho nsem so ebetumi akoyie wo ho
sanitation ya ade ba ko a me ba ye my fan very serious pa until we have taken a lot of steps baako a yedi kan ye ne say ye chien senior high schools ni mu nyina mu to assess their sanitation situations. Yako no mo ball ani ade aye ma. Inti ye ball no enyina free ho aye excavation tutu amna e de ama all the senior high schools. Don't forget ye wo 5 big senior high schools in the district in ha. And you move into the communities. Into all the communities, all municipality in ha no there. You two obia bola. Amene ukuku draw more dumping site. How you clean pa? No, you nim say the ahonidie papa na ebreye. But one thing I was say eka ho. Institutions in no. Omo na bia na baby sesi omo ho no enye no dey from the basic schools to the senior high schools. Obia wo institutional toilet in a problem. So as part of our sanitation measures no, and no ya there ba kwa afi we ya dey ani ba bisi so na institutional toilet no. Yeah. So all the secondary school must have a new toilet for both boys and girls. So na basic schools no so I was say itimi ye omo there e dey ma omo na itimi ma sanitation itimi wie pay ewo eye institutions no emu.
Abana musini okwa South abato empeso no so anasa mensi ni mo ora David Efa Osaibonsu and what is ansem yi to dwa fa honidi ensem a eye no pepemu se obetumi aboa ama akoyie e wo schools ahodre wo ne mensi ni mo ye twan ho akogye aboa fo nkrato ye ba ye kodwadi mu ensem.
No kwasam se adwumasua ya ade a se wonsaka obia ntumi njem free wonsam eno nti enei se wopese wotu kwan kwa amonone ana wotena omanga na mu adwuma nya sika gu botom de a mekanfo St Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center de amount ko na onfa na wotwemie no pe enkyerɛwo caterpillar piloda any forklifter ebo no ewo fom kra yewo Kumasi Askwa yene Askwa police station no ene dinhwe mu yesanso ben Askwa Children's Hospital tafwa Akoko Space Junction wa ubetumi afre St Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center 0243860810 St Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center. We are your last stop.
For desktops, UPS, toners, and printers galore, Pogbell Enterprise has got it all, from CCTV cameras to office chairs that keep you in style at affordable prices that will make you smile. For schools, businesses, and individuals alike, we have what you will surely like. Contact us on 0245 099 786, 0245 099 786. Pogbell Enterprise. Shop with ease. Introducing the Smiling Shark Outdoor Solar Camping Light. A new modern way of lighting up your world. It's a powerful portable lamp with 2 modes of brightness, a strobe light as well as a flashlight. You can power it through solar charging or Type-C charging. With a built-in high-capacity lithium battery, you can also use it as a power bank to charge up your mobile phone through USB. To purchase one, contact 055 051 5323 or 053 520 3534.
This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy.
Download the AP Media app now at apmediagh.com/app. It is currently available for Android devices. Coming soon to Play Store and App Store.
Aborɔfoɔ bi a wɔn so yɛ sɛn ma yɛde awia pram to rekas yɛ so mo wɔn nkratoɔ ɛne yakɔgye no na yɛtoa so ɛwɔ dwadie nsɛm mu okɔ ɔman yi ɛtefido fam a ɔmo Northern Business Fair bi wɔ hɔ na 2026 deɛ no ɔmo de bɛhyehyɛ so July bosom yi ne de ɛtɔ so aduonunum ɛne aduonu nsia ɛwɔ Jubilee Park no ɛwɔ Tamale ɛnam so ɛma Tamale Mayor Owura Abu Takoro ɛde ato dwa sɛ ɔbɛso asɛn Obama dwumadie no aye krabehwe ebetumi agina yie pa na aboa ma nnwuma a omodo omo ho ebehye saa business fair yi mo no ebetumi apema konkan ewo dwumadie yi mo no de ewo bia ye Ghana made a ebetumi aboa wo mo abiebie nnwuma wo mo hwe ne mu se ewo dwumadie yase no mbenya investors dododo omo ho ahye mo no omo nyina beba bepie mo ewo business fair 2026 yi mo na etumi aboa na ose enwuma kese mu mpanimfo wo mo beba ho nti ye kasa yi wone MC yisi ahodo ya wo mo ewo omayative fam na edidi nkomo se obi ya betumi ede ne ho agimu bie wo kire so bahwese na no mo hemfo ele wo mo eka bie durubru mu nyina de wo ho behyem eba sa no a business fair no ebetumi aso abapa esanse adwuma bi de ne ho behyem no hwe ne mu se ebekwa akɔwie no na wanya bibi foforo bi de aka na adwuma ho nti omutiri mu pono no nam so mo de Northern Business Fair 2026 hyehyɛ so yi.
It is something that is going to boost the economy because once a lot of people have come to exhibit what the skills that they have in terms of whatever variety of whether in terms of food or clothing or whatever it is something that I think the people of Tamale will learn more because as of now, as an assembly, we are even planning to give dropout people who have dropped out from school skill works. As I've just arrived from Accra tomorrow, I'm meeting a woman who is into tie and dye business, and I promise assembly to support her so that she will also support our young ones who have dropped out from school and to give them certificates. So I think if something like this is coming to Tamale and we have people like who have undergone this training, I think some of them will come and exhibit their skills for others to emulate. But I want to also use this opportunity to assure you that as a dean of MMDCs in the northern region, I will extend the invitation to all the 15 MMDCs and encourage them to also pass by Saturday and Sunday to see what is happening within the metropolis.
Way Tamale Mayo, Ura Abuta Koro, one nature Northern Business Fair 2026 neighbor Coson, the Ebeboa, Ebe Peja, ye new name, Ebe Pejasani, see fire home, and near my idea, ni pedria, and near my pea, and a rich me a peja, I was said Jumedia say. Now, your toss were dready and some no more, Bank of Ghana, what did Jumedia be share so? Ewa fee, a chassis one, I say, it will make bosom minimum. One more says Sika Crabia would be an assessor when Sika Botany be a mucha, Eddie at all, mucha no 20%. Eddie ama commercial bank bia. Na 20% on with the Janino, or more yen say, Sikano awarded to honor, and ye, ama would be Sikemo. Name a bay yanka see a CD ye mo. A bit to me a boy and pan, one much say, Sir cash reserve ratio now, one mucha to honor. A boy ye papa. Emma Yekasa, a Bank of Ghana, a Timia 12 billion cedis, every banking system name, and I'm Sanchez, ya, one would be a good criminal. Yera Johnson, a Siama, or no, and a penny can chef for, or don't mind sick a crabby about time, a chair Bank of Ghana, no. Now, what Chemu said, Sergeant, ye, a Tumia boa woman tea, on better coswaye, na a massica crabby a some, a Tumia Jananaso. We are one would go a criminal, a bema sending a sick as some economy hon some tear or my yimono. Apema kodenim isanse wo mo ka asa mo twa 20% de ato ho no e na wo mo ye se nkoya man wodu obi sika mo betumi de ato dollars mu wo betumi de ato pound mu ni ade mu a enke ntumi mo aye sika no ni nyini mu na so wo mo ka asa mo fa nto wo sidi mu no wo kire se tumi aso abapa.
The impact of the CRR, the change in CRR at the last MPC round. Well, it's still early days, but we've been able to withdraw over 12 billion or so. Head of financial markets, about 12 billion thereabout from the system. In terms of liquidity management, we have attained our objectives. All banks are compliant, with that new framework currently. But like I explained at the last MPC round, remember the CRR rate used to be somewhere around 8% or 9% for a long time. And so we are in transition. Ultimately, we will get there. We are aware that a couple of banks, due to their peculiar nature, may have some asymmetric, impact of this policy. We are in discussions with them in that regard. But we are in transition, and we are observing the impact of that. But so far, so good.
We are Dr. Johnson and Siama. Bank of Ghana governor no nti CRR no mo de ba ye no etumi aboa edhun kontabo no ka so metumi withdraw be 12 billion cedis a enya senkmanto mo hu ni se agency ye hwe ne yedi so a ebe ma yakoye nimpa wo sika sebmo yenkohwe yen cedi no ahoden. And also sa dollar no e de aba cedis no America dollar no 11 cedis 59 pesos. Sanso na pesa we dey cedis $1 ni bi no 11 cedis 60 pesos. Afa wo sa euro e dey aba cedis mo a 13 cedis 23 pesos. O pesa wo dey cedis euro 13 cedis 24 pesos. Ofa pound now pesa wo sa pound ba ko dey ba cedis mo 15 cedis 50 pesos. O pesa wo dey cedis pound ba ko a eno 15 cedis 52 pesos a yensi di no say ena na hoden etie ewa mahodobi esikeni ye kwa agudie mo ensem.
This segment is brought to you by Pugbell Enterprise.
Samuel Kaya boy card or dear good nsem Ebreye we are from to recasi so same mo akwaba. Same mami nje mo ma ne to aso.
Yes, Americo. Good evening, some diminu kase bona mate to aso idi ameche so. Samuel Kyem. With me follow EPTVGH or Instagram, YouTube and Afia TikTok, you stream live or Afia AP Media GH or Facebook. Afia you call www.apmediagh.com official website. Oko hoya church or send the go social political issues, economics, finance, governance. Afia so sports, entertainment, and then yamisem kakra chobi edi Google. Amanonisem foreign news and latest news oko and also ya chobi edi ego. www.apmediagh.com official website or na kwa. Live TV stream and live radio stream 247 so it's up TV and I say www.apmediagh.com/live radio and I say /live TV. Now what in yakwa enjoy your interesting and beautiful educative enlightening content wo no more my fan just from come Apia kotoko ni mapa only the fan kotoko sem India girl afin so kwa kasi Guinness Junction there John check ewe we be mu Eddie ato ho no ma obia ATB on the makacho so oye bibia ho plug you hia bia contact no na obebo afi wo call adumani ni potem o dia brother Nico to don afre Taylor to pack it you see adum na so we Taylor na friend to pack na akra wadi memfim you kra edo be call ba bia ewie we bia tuma obi ati AP radio AP kasebo 105.7 na me sha se en free team Ghana isan say ene Commonwealth Games no enche be hyase ye Glasgow ye Scotland ho na ye de say no Ghana team no ya arrive safely ye Glasgow Emportem ho no na che say team no aye fully set ho wo hwema se na akwakoye no ye the boxes ekoye afin so ye de ye para athlete ye ka para athlete sebi enua edem kakrawom eti bochu nkegbe para athlete no bochu nkegbe e o ka ho bi afin so ye runners enkofo mutumika e de man no obenya obi ti se Abdul Rashid Samimu e o me na afi Joe Paul Joseph Paul Amoa a o munyina akwakopiem e wo hono mo afin so ye mpanimfo no bebre so ka ho a omobo team no echidom na sports minister Kofi Adams announced say gold medal winners no omenya $10,000 na say obo ho modern na say utimi enya good e ho no ma kakra e be ba bedi ho say iska kakra e ba be show ataso o show ataso anti work and happiness o it is o you know ho na o na say utimi nya good a it mesre athlete na e de o mo no Abdul Rashid mo Joseph Amo boxers no na kuturukubo ne de mostly kwa ya na bronze no last time na meka bronze ne de gold no the chiliba minu is a gold na chiliba ne silver na silver na chiliba ne bronze no and gold the chiliba minu two backbone of gold no bronze and the any yetenya o de nipa du kokra boye na nya bronze ba ku minu bi na ja ye de abafie yeso ko enya bi nemum say $10,000 ababeto so de ye besere mu ye pe gold na ankasa say de be ya ataso no yeso binya kakra ye be boss sports minister Kofi Adams honorable abaso so wetimi de sika kese ato because ya na mpempi no motai so ade aseti o ye power athlete na se wonya opportunity na o kwa yiro ho esan se tu utimi nya gold a obenya 10,000 ye mpe na me call ye amamisi ye nyina ye hu boshe no ana se shebo na ye minister no ase ye bo eti ye wish all the good luck ho no mo Richard Apogavi ye director edema National Olympic Committee no omu nyina de omu nsem etudwa ye hwe se de be ye nema betimi akoyi ede ama team Ghana nana team Ghana ye ba no under 19 and 15 boys ana se tournament tennis course wo Ghana Accra nemom enra omutwa Ghana for no eti coach Amate ene ne mrante ne beserom omonyirom ho isanse table tennis no so Ghana e bese afamu de ho no course wo Accra ya the first two matches Egypt for no ye ho adwuma otimu se yan ye host no mutwa isade a Nyamwacha the more details ebeba Africa table tennis competition a ekoso ewa Accra umutwa isa na basa na M1 na say football na enkoya table tennis nsusu enkoya na ebesra mo woni na ho coach Amate ebesra wo na me to aso na me nko abrante ba ko highly rated Ghanaian attacker and as a teenager Lawrence Setoji our Accra Lions say no and they say Eintracht Frankfurt the Eagles are from Germany no see 18 years boy no almost signing no professional contract and you see good news Abrante no or just 18 years name was spending 2 seasons Accra Lions on an captain attacking midfielder with my friend number 10 Abrante in position up on no say or impressive scout no or call you know impressive almost so well and I feel so it's no 18 years no a captain at the Accra Lions it's leadership qualities no and penifon who say Abrante I friend Lawrence Setoji or leadership quality and I feel almost born and kasa at the former Abrante no almost only born boy it is a winning now we bought more than 27 matches at the Accra Lions actually 1 goal and my 3 assists oh no I just 18 years no to say you follow the footsteps of Yegola Tony Yeboah, yes, Oko Eintracht Frankfurt today, Germany, Tony Yeboah, only player, Obia Kaino, and Kevin Prince Boateng, on the Siakai, and my Eintracht Frankfurt. Iti, Wakako join the list of Ghanaian players, Omukusia Kadiama Eintracht Frankfurt. Yeah, we should good luck. Lawrence Setoji, progress no Sequoia, Debia, Yadeno update Beba. It's a good news at the Ghana football, and after junior side and a national team, no, send performance as so near, see Frankfurt. Oh yeah, I know maton 90, 80, 100. We can go ekitiki. Ni nyina moton abodin. Kolomu ani mu nyina. Eti Lawrence Setoji and performance no. Eko so ani wo Bundesliga ni ma. Ebia na 80 million no. Ghana player betimi arechi da margin. Na mame ko Kumasi Club ya Asante Kotoko. The Kings Club. IFHS Club of the Century, 20th century no. Ohine no. Yes, Ukuma Pema Apemeba. The Porcupine Warriors. Samranene DS na me kano Kotoko nti. Edos ye pana mwamuni mabeka say nya head coach foforo Eric Tinkler na odi nsem kakra atudwa enra enoni media team no edin komo kakra eno opoto nsem kakra de tudwa na nsem no o chirema o say we want to restore Kumasi Krobia Santo Kotoko to where it belongs. They say baby akotoko no they say no wakwa kogina chire enkoye eti coach ni say odini ba be si number 1 position no. It's say no kotoko eda 8. Last season no kotoko eto so mako 8 and watch. Eti coach ni say odne ba be si number 1. Ni nsem no. They say en watch to number 1. Ba ko no. And after no coach ni say onim pressure no. Was coming to the club no. I know the pressure that is obviously going to be because kotoko no huge. Na enyesem na make cash na no. O de mumientie coach Eric Tinkler nensem na o de tu dwa no
to playing philosophy game model has to be a very solid foundation, especially when it comes to playing philosophy game model, physical exertion, the demand of the game, especially the way I want the team to play.
How do you see us and what are our chances in competing strongly domestically for the Ghana Premier League and the FA Cup?
I think massively. We've got to remember that this is a big club. It's a big name. And for that reason alone, teams fear us. So we go into games with an advantage. But now it's about us taking advantage of that. And I think this coming season, with our planning, with our preparation, with our professionalism, good work ethic, nothing stops us. The growth at the club in terms of the various age groups that the club possesses, from the first team down to the youth system. I would like to see young players coming through the system. And obviously I want to see the club again lift the trophy, because that's the most important factor.
So, what's your message to the fans?
Yeah, my message to the fans is that a great fan and a true fan.
enti kotoko coach no papa friend Eric Tinkler hashtag Tinkler ball Tinkler ball enti ni nsem na no chi no see youth no junior team no ordinary be ko ho na philosophy no person establish philosophy edema kotoko na afi so person odi winning mentality edi real players nim enti mo aya na mo gina ho a ye ka kotoko asem a mo nim team na ba kwasem na ya na mo so ya na mo ka de mo pe no coach ni na onim de person ye ma team no si player wonya de a ye be US nchen na kotoko team no ya fa ne ntoma pa edi afra ho enti wo se fa wo ye fa na back team no le jai to be na eya na mo ye wo street ni so no na ye nto aso Alexander Jiku wa kan se bebre we say no we are committed to Air Black Stars na we be trying the best for now no o feel say o ye fit ezi oba back obebo na se mre ni du na se ontimi nto aso a mre ni ba ono aba be kan se de du de Ghana national team no mentumi emobi nemom sise ne de o ye fully committed a onim se epra ebe settle back am wantumi anko World Cup ni bi nemom going forward no sise no oti woni video mu se ahoden aba obetumi abeboa ama Ghana enema timi akoyi ede amaye ene nsem no de dɔɔso nemom enianimu ni subsequent ones no ye de aka no eba be ka ho na yenko amanone isan se bebia du no yedu transfer stories no teams ni bi na akọ Monaco for player bi 24-year-old Magnus Akluch ntia ni se Liverpool for abo awrem abrante no na afi Paris Saint-Germain PSG for no so France wa enso abo awrem eti akoye tag of war between Liverpool na afi Paris Saint-Germain se Liverpool for so SAP abrante friend Bradley Bakola a ono si na kan edema Paris Saint-Germain PSG no enti penifo se omo pede a omefa nemom Magnus Akluch no part of the French squad no enya bi amode so mu ni se quality no ho eti Liverpool for so omo replacement edi ama Mohamed Salah 24-year-old French international Magnus Akluch no ono no medi akwakosi ni so a omo pe no na World Cup winner abrante friend Rodrigo Cascante Rodri best player the just recent ended World Cup no ono the best player no Ballon d'Or winner Rodrigo Cascante no se no wa kire Man City for no say contract dey on sign eno na say Real Madrid for no the White Angels Los Blancos Hala Madrid our president Florentino Perez say Rodri say on sign contract ne dia ene awa to the also nani ba ko akwakote ho o de kwakofa Rodri there's a Galacticos no or the Rodri ba be shema or the be yi or see World Cup no best player or I said that I prepare special tribute to be so Abraham energy playing no be see academy Real Madrid for now the we obesi no or so obema Agyemang for ya or see u play any World Cup that u play akra any World Cup best player that it was no ko benya un say Kukurela mami kan say Kukurela no World Cup no or Chelsea player so okọ no ko sign Madrid nti omo de ho ani enuonyam no akwa Chelsea ti akwa say omo de accredit Chelsea say Chelsea player Kukurela na agi World Cup no manimum say o si aka de Madrid it was so ope Rodri no wo so dada no kwan bi so no odin be Real Madrid na nko onya ka say mini Real Madrid makoto the what best player World Cup na say enti Florentino Perez says as of no de yesi anije bi abanimu a eno de early days here ti ne mum Rodri si contract ne pa de o ye ne den Manchester City on to aso ho na akọ Chelsea a escafo amantem Chelsea the Blues ene no mo abrante bi ho eja abrante pa Alejandro Garnacho o mu ko fan free eja wajo Manchester United ho eno mo de ne ba last season ne mum o mo say abrante performance ne de amfa o mo say oba escafo ho no escafo wasi oba wi asi to players no ni sika no wasi o de to ade nya ne ye ne mum Garnacho de oto no aye ne ya wasi o te woni widiem se wa boka bi a 50 million no wasi go betimi de atoto it is say no wa ton na ma Aston Villa for wasi wo je kakra di o de wa boka gudie ne mum o kwaje kakra efi Aston Villa di Garnacho so Chelsea the Blues for up to no de ama Aston Villa and official unveiling no be corner ho abiem no omo player bi be de Achille o defender Benoit be de Achille o de edinwe na eskafo amantem for atiska akoto benu abede ashile sese opo obi ama na ba beto do kura onya wase eska na odokoto no wono eskafo amantem Chelsea for no o matipo no so sese no o mo so o mati so obetimi abadon komi seliwa hanum yesusu anom otem bi o mo si seliwa don komi asoso amafo ba omutwe maru na ase entade no oyi ba ko a nwa wosum o hentade na ase onyo obeto o de hye was sene nsa do kra ba ko so che ba ko no oja to ho sa na kwakọ yo bedi ashiri de no teams ni bi pe na mum omuhwe a omse abrante no kra onya de nti o ya bo Chelsea the Blues for so edize kotokofo yuska ka kebetimi akwakofa bedi ashiri so o si na academy France or ye French ni kebetimi de naba anka ja 25 years de wabebe obi ama kotoko eti bedi ashiri so o ya bo Chelsea for so o ya bo mo so mkoto no izi obi aso mpe izan so mu yia no ma hwene nan no mo se akwa we ni kwa so obobo nti minu aba so o tim ya enkoto bedi ashiri
Minitim.
Na din we bedi ashile.
Bedi ashile o ye de ni.
O France ni.
Se bia ye French kasa.
Oh, ni benu bedi ashile.
Na ye de kasa.
Bedi ashile dey say ebibidu ma no free. Wa kokko pie Chelsea and mo de mo so ni. Chelsea fans ni oginamu anu musu. O ma o yo mu player no. Say coach bia di abrante ni ginamu na Chelsea fo bie su say match we ye be share. Ampa ye be share Chelsea. Obo match be 20 emu 70 Chelsea lose emu triple no movie ni wanya de nti o so mton no nti kotokofo we de o matebo ne so aman nti ye pe enfa loan kan kotum no me bolu man enke betimi abo aye nti we de penifo mu kopin ko fa be de ashile loan na ye nti Chelsea for ne so ebre ne kakra na so ebe play bien Chelsea for ça koto play bi ko friend ale gabucho se wan 18 Chelsea su de o ya 18 years no be fa wo what in play bi o 18 years Chelsea for ko fa no
do we no 18
no we card no do 20
say so say
25 no card no be 22 years so oba Chelsea be 3 years ni
no mu hu hwen wo no so
o di ni gina ma bo no se obebobo ahun okọ na chia ase no abegbobo no
na o manita bench e oti
omu person okonya experience obi abo de dan animo so obebo ji so okọ na chia ase no abegbo ti Chelsea for dey say we die almost 3 teams no
oh we ba sa na we feel it down pa wa na
so ohun se onimbo on kwa de oji ni mutu se bo no onimbo no bo so team ni na etifo bo obi ampi
same so mo ha
matimini awa
Same na dia godie mu nsem abre ye. Ya de ni nyina be si ha. news.apmediagh.com abenya online stories no. Your YouTube channel ye APTVGH, Facebook ye APTV online, TikTok, Instagram, and X intentefide ni AP Media GH. Yan sha wo de di en cry wo ho. Happy birthday to you, Grace Ama Atile. Tech School of Journalism and Communication Studies. Ho na usua de nyame enye okese kusi Nathaniel and say yem fa fidikesi so and wish you a happy birthday. Say nyame enka ho na oma yokodro ho wa wo so betumi e de free mo fi Tech School de ne cheso peso be yen sentreni. Nti Grace Ama happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my lovely sister, Bernice Abena Japoma Jatain, inside of Forseko Komeko School, Cass Montessori School, in Shraba Justice, and a senior back to our Bernice, Edina Oda, and tea, or my happy birthday, or senior Miss Oma Winimo, and your fair. Moson for boss lady, Afia Kyem, Agyemang, I'm some more Cassiano King Kyem, na. Ebre no aso me disi anu nsia brem ye bese hia we nkase no so macro